whilst we've got a little bit of Rocky theme going on in the background, and tomorrow night I'll do a little bit more on this. Have you been keeping across everything that's been going on with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, I have.
These guys are throwing down at the in Brooklyn tomorrow evening. It's supposed to be for the WBC lightweight world title. Kind of changed a little bit in the last 24 hours or so.
Yeah, what's going on with that? He didn't make weight?
Didn't
Ryan
make weight,
Garcia?
mate. Failed to make weight, mate. So
Drinking beers on the weights and that. What is he doing? And you don't make weight as well, and you're drinking a beer? Like, come on, bro.
Listen, it's been...
Make an effort.
It's been one of the most difficult, uncomfortable watch-alongs that I've had for a long period of time with the build-up to a fight. When the fight was made, I was all in. Because these two guys, in particular in this weight division, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, seem to be guys that are chasing the big fights, chasing the proper fights. Devin Haney left his promoter to sign with another promoter that he didn't want to sign with in order to make a fight because politics was getting in the way. Made the fight, became the undisputed champion, had to have the rematch during COVID in Australia, did all that, then fights Lomachenko, then fights Regis Progress stepping up in weight. He's been chasing the big ticket legacy fights. Ryan Garcia, he didn't have to fight Tank Davis. He gave away weight, he gave away broadcast rights, he gave away everything, but he chased the fight because that's the fight that the fans want to see. He lost it, but I'm all in on that type of attitude. So when these lads came together and said, we're going to have a fight, I was like, mate, this is amazing. Two young bucks, how many times do we hear? Oh, they're avoiding each other. They're going down this path or this down there. Puts people off boxing. These two young lads, when they made this fight, got everybody excited. Devin Haney, consummate professional. Just leave him to one side for a second because he's going to come in tomorrow and he's just going to be Devin Haney. That's what he's going to be doing. But watching Ryan Garcia over the last 6 to 7 weeks has been really uncomfortable as a Ryan Garcia fan. Not only has he been saying things that you think to yourself, blimey, that's a little bit out of character.
Even if you believe what you're talking about, don't say it. Just chill out, bro.
Mate, he's incredibly erratic. He's all over the place. He's not giving off the best signs. And then the biggest tell of them all has been today. So for those that haven't been keeping across from this, today's weigh-in day. They've signed to fight at 140 pounds. And Ryan Garcia, who has fought at 135 pounds previously, he's coming overweight, 143.2. When he's got on the scale, knowing full well that he's overweight, he's got on the scale and he has drunk what is, I mean, it might not be. But the illusion is that he's chugging a beer on the on the scales, man.
It can't be.
It hopefully isn't. Hopefully it's just part of the cell and the whatever.
What beer was it, by the way?
I've no idea.
Was it a Bud?
I don't know what it was.
Was it a Bud Light?
But he's nailed that. And then, but because of that, yesterday at the press conference, they had a behind-the-scenes handshake bet. For every pound that you're overweight, you pay the other guy $500,000.
What?
So that has cost him $1.5 million to come in 3 pounds over.
Oh my gosh!
Drinking beer on the thing. Not only that, mate. This is his first attempt at a world title, Ryan Garcia, and because he's missed weight, title's not available for him. He can't fight for the title.
No. So what is he doing then? What are we doing here?
Mate, it's just been an absolute calamity from start to finish. He's had problems in the past, well-documented problems, which he has come out and spoken about extensively, about having some serious mental health struggles off the back of when he beat Luke Campbell. He took a break from boxing because he wasn't right. He seemed to have got himself sorted. He's got a lot of stuff going on outside of the ring relationship-wise. He has this really fractured relationship with his promoter in Oscar De La Hoya. I'm just absolutely...
Isn't his dad around him?
His dad is there this week, and I'm led to believe from people that are on the ground out there that his dad actually tried to stop that bet happening yesterday where they were shaking hands on 500,000 per pound. I'm absolutely perplexed. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of money here, a lot of money. So I'm not surprised that a promoter's not getting involved. I'm not surprised that a broadcaster's not getting involved. I'm not surprised that a sanctioning body or anybody official within boxing is getting involved. Because
how much money is it?
Mate, they're making some serious dough tomorrow.
50 mil?
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe a bit less than that regarding the overall package. But there's over
at least 20 for each.
Yeah, there's tens of millions of pounds on the line, of which is split between many different people, right? So I'm looking at this, and it's also on a pay-per-view as well. So therefore, people are going to go out there and buy it,
and that's the extras.
And it's going to go wild. Now, the official people connected to it that are making money off these two lads I'm not surprised that they've kept the gob shut and they're just cracking on. And well, we can't do anything. He's passed his pre-fight medicals, even though he's giving off all these ridiculous signs that he's not right. But surely there is somebody in his camp. You've just mentioned his dad. He's got a brother. He's got family members. He's got friends. Surely somebody is going to say, Ryan, mate, right? You ain't being you, bro. Now, I understand selling a fight. I understand trolling. I understand hyping stuff up. But come on, man. We can tell the difference between trying to flog a fight and something not being right.
Maybe this is all part of his master plan. How do we know?
I'll tell you what, he better have be. If he walks into the ring tomorrow night and sparks this kid in 3 minutes,
then what are you going to say?
It is the greatest Houdini trick of all time.
You never know. I think that's what people are looking at as well.
Something? This is the thing, and this is where I've been conflicted with this throughout the whole course of the week, because I get it. All the noise from people that I really respect in this industry are all saying, this kid's not right. But I remember when Teofimo Lopez fought Josh Taylor, right? And okay, it's not to this extent by any stretch of the imagination, but Teofimo Lopez had a lot of stuff going on outside of the ring, a separation, not seeing his kid, all these types of things. And he was saying some things in interviews and thinking, oh, he's not right, man. And I even said it. I remember looking at him, and I know Teofimo, out of all these big fighters, he's probably the one that I know the most. And I looked at him and I went, he's not being himself, man. This ain't right. Going in against Josh Taylor, this is not right. When he went in that ring, he was the calmest dude in the entire arena. Sometimes these fighters have all this fire going on outside of the ring and all this chaos.
And that's when they can perform at their best.
And when they go in there, that's when they're at the calmest.
But that's footballers as well.
That's when they feel at the best.
Yeah.
So I am praying that all this chaos, all this craziness is going on outside of Ryan Garcia's life. The minute he
steps in the ring.
The minute he steps through them ropes tomorrow, it's like, I'm home.
Yeah.
This is where I can be me now.
Yeah.
I hope that is the case.
A lot of footballers used do that as well. So
I can imagine.
It's turmoil off the pitch, but when you go to training, even when you get in past that white line, you're free. You're free. You can work with a clear mind. That's the only safe space you got.
Yeah,
and you give your
because you know when the 90 minutes is up, the press are going to be back on you, man.
Yeah, so that's the time when you got to turn up, and a lot of people make a lot of success that way because they can't. Off the field, there has to be turmoil for them to be performing at their best on the field. I was a little bit like that, so I kind of relate.
I'm really listen as a layman, as a non-sports person.
But on this part,
you're looking at it and you're thinking,
cool, yeah, because I'm not sure.
It is a bit fresh. So I'm looking at it, really hoping that everything that what Colin's just relayed there is the truth. That yes, it is chaotic, and he is coming across it very erratic, and it doesn't look safe. I hope he steps through those ropes tomorrow night because it's going ahead. Because
it doesn't look professional enough off the field, out the ring. But maybe he's professional in the ring. We don't know this.
And he goes in there and he puts.
He's been doing this for a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah,
I saw little clips of him like back in the day,
when he was a
knowing
kid.
This boy when he was a kid, and I was like, this guy is going to be something. He's got to be, So hopefully we see that man.
Problem is, he's fighting someone that's really good. Really good. Yeah.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.